Yes. Hello, hello. All right. Sorry, a little late today. Oh, come on, you. Focus. Yeah. All right. Starting a little late today. Dinner took longer to cook. And had some other business to take care of before starting up because I didn't want to delay on that. But we are here now, and we got a lot of stuff to do today that we wanted to get done today. So why don't we get started here? So I am in front of Link's house currently, and since the last time, you can see I farmed a bunch of money. Definitely did not have as much as that before. And I did a little bit of farming. I can only do as much. I did only like an hour's worth of farming today between like an hour from after I got out of work. Because after that I had to cook, and that took longer than expected. So that's why I'm running late. I only had 2 hours between work finishes and when I can start here, so... But I got the rest of the materials I needed for the Desert Rose set. I only needed to get 6 more Ice Dissolphoses. And I spent like 40 minutes just farming the Farosh Dragon Horn. Because I can do... just this method I know, and it's quick and easy, and... I got a whole bunch, sold a whole bunch, and yeah, I got like close to 9,000. Yeah, it was actually exactly 9,000 because I was at 599 still, I think, or I don't know, I don't quite remember. But needless to say, that's where I am. I marked off a couple of things on my map for things we want to do today. Which I'll get to later. But first things first, let's finish up this and get Link's house fully furnished here. Besides that, I also completely got all the materials I'll need for the Tarrytown side quest, which is a ton of wood. I'll show you how much. I think I probably saw it if you're paying attention there, but... Olsen Construction, what's our credo? If you can't pull the saw, then don't push it. I don't know, these things are fucking weird. Oh, yeah. Bolson's fucking cool. Anyway, the other thing was, I got all the wood I'll need for that quest, because it's just a huge amount of wood you need to complete that quest. And yes, you need that many. Alright, and that's the last mount we'll need in there. It's just gonna be the landscaping stuff. Just said that. Okay, that's all the mounts inside there. Next is the exterior stuff. Actually, before that, let's take a look inside before. I want to see if they actually add anything. No. Still pretty bare bones besides the bed. Alright, next. Hi. House exterior. Plants. So I did design. That was what's up there, and then so I want some flowers, please. Okie doo. Hey. And now we got flowers. They put everything into doing that, that work there. And the last thing is the trees. I don't know what that's about, but we'll look at that later. Because that's not important. Hi. Carson, roll that time you dazzled me. Well, dazzling time again, baby. Been waiting. And we got some trees now. Alright, that should be the last thing. Barely follows to do some myself. You should take a look. You housing monster! You got everything? As such is the way of youth. Driven, even reckless, some might say. Well, since you bought everything, I threw in some free furniture. Yeah, least I could do. Carson, look lively. I'm with you. Well, I am tugged. I couldn't swing a bell-peen hammer right now, let alone an axe. Break time, baby. And if we look inside, oh, look at this beautiful house now. We got a floor mat, we got bookcases, we got a kitchen area. I just realized that. It's not supposed to be long. The textures aren't really all there, but it looks like long milk. We got a dining table. We got all this, just a storage thing. Got a coat rack. It's got a little table and some flowers in here. Looks really good. And they threw in more lighting up here than what was before. Huh. Cool. Do I have any weapons and stuff I want to throw on there? Not really. Okay. I never know what to put on the weapon rack. Actually, no, okay. We have Aoife's spear, Daruk's, his sword, Rivali's bow, and the third weapon would be the Urbosa's sword, and then her shield. You know, actually, I'm gonna put her shield over. Well, I'll do that later. Over there, and then we have just 2 more bows and 2 more shield spots for whatever the hell we want, really. But I always put them here, even though they're really good. It's like they're such important weapons, story-wise, that it's like it feels wrong to use them. This is my opinion. House is absolutely perfect. Nothing I can do to improve it. Come to think of it, we had no word from Hudson, have we? Yeah, he's probably living up in Lake Akala. I'm sure all good for pretty good. Alright, so this is all done. And I want to make sure that was done before we tackled the Champions Ballad stuff. So we'll just leave that at that, where it is. Next, we have shrines we want to do, but let's go to Terrytown. Let's just turn in this first one here. Because they did tell me to go out looking for a specific person, and well, Excuse me. Yikes. We can be on the lookout for that person as we are doing shrines and stuff. Oh, you know, small detour. Since we got the materials we needed for the Desertville thing, let's make sure that we stop here real quick. Here I am, at your service. Desert foe thing, where are you? This one right here. The things I do for love. I'm good. Goodbye. Thanks for putting me in places no man should ever be able to fit into. But would love to. Anywho. Alright, to Terrytown. I'm gonna actually put down my teleport over here. Make it easy for me to get back there real quick. Is there a boy here? No, he's not. I'm going to real quick, and since we don't need the thing there, it's not what I'm looking for. Alright, Hudson. Boy. Yes, I did. Nope, bye. I want to move them out of the way so we can develop the land underneath. It would really help me out if you can find someone with enough brute physical strength to bust them apart. Yeah, if we're talking about brute physical strength, and we are, a Goron would be my first choice. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolton construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. If you run into anyone that fits with what I've said, send them here to Terrytown for me. Yeah, so every person we find is going to have the name son in their name. And it's, interesting, to say the least. Also, we have, some heart containers to pick up. Bing! More! More! We are getting really close. 16, so 4 more hearts. Yeah. And we don't even need to like make really powerful full recovery stuff anymore. Because the amount of hearts we have, that's the max hearts right there. So even with the temporary hearts, you know, most you'll need is like a +2 or +3. Okay. So that's going to require me to go to the mining town here, but we had, oh right, okay, so that's the other thing, I put down the memories. I marked these with the memories of the swords, but I had all these shrines marked down too. The one I was missing, and I was counting in the last episode, The one that was missing was this one right here. I didn't even mark it, so I have all the remaining ones marked on the map, plus the swords are the memories, so that's another thing we need to do. So let's see. Let's just start from here. This is the closest one here. Oh, actually, nope, I lied. This one here. Yeah, so this is going to be the latest one here. Yeah, let's make a detour. We'll go here to this one first, and we'll come back to that. Let's keep going. I went a little fast today because I did lose a little bit of time, but we'll just go over my normal stop time just to make up for it. Let's go. Definitely want to get all 16 done today. I definitely think that's possible. If I go quickly enough. There's some hot springs up here. Didn't realize. Don't need ore anymore. Stay to the high ground. It'll be a lot quicker than going from down there. Alright. So we need to find this person here. I think it's one of these guys. Dig and dig some more. Swell that sweet ore. I don't need anything. That's... There he is. Name's Grayson. What's it to you? What about it? Come back at night when I'm relaxing. Yep. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately I have to wait, considering he's working. But not you. Yeah, I know he sits over wait. Oh, there he is. I don't know why he looked different. On break, what is it? Grayson. And to be honest, I'm sick of it. I feel like maybe I'm not meant to this toil away in obscurity like this. Is there a job out there that, for me, that let me use my strength to make a difference? There is. Huh? There is? Where? Please tell me. Terrytown. Terrytown? Never heard of it. What's the deal with that place? Blah 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 blah. Makala? Okay. Pelson and I are going to head there right now. That's right. Pelson is his like little brother, right there. Pelson, we're gonna leave. It's one how like being able to just kind of quit the job on the spot. Like, yo, boss, I quit. See ya. Isn't it you again with the... Oh, good. Alright, that requires me going back, but we're not doing that, so now let's back to shrines. We'll complete that over the course of what we do today, that's for sure. Okay, we'll do the shrine here. Then I'm going to take care of one of the memories that's back in Akala. We'll get there. I'm kind of loosely trying to plan how I want to approach the stuff I have planned for today. But we'll get there. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, these are all considered hot springs. There it is. Why do I feel like I've been here already? Like I came here but I didn't save or something? I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I definitely did save. It's not like this thing has been turned off at all or anything like that. Okay, whatever. Passing the flame. Definitely another, use the fire to your advantage. Okay, I don't want to break this. Yeah, I can see the... I mean, that's it, but sure. Burn it all down. Wait, it's done though. So where's the chest with the key? Oh, I see. Oh, I can fit through there, come on. Alright, that's it. Easy peasy. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so the next one on the list is this one at Zora's Domain, which is a little special, actually. And I know of a way to cheese it, but I want to go back here to the Spring of Power. Because I can't believe I missed this. There's a freaking memory here. And I've been here a couple of times, but maybe like once or twice. Actually, I don't know. That's very limited amount of times I've actually come here, to be honest, now I think about it. But there's a memory right here. Ah, see, it doesn't even show up once you get close, though. That's some BS. Link, remember.
I come seeking help regarding this power that has been handed down over time. Prayer will awaken my power to seal Ganon away. Or so I've been told all my life. And yet, Grandmother heard them. The voices from the spirit realm. And Mother said her own power would develop within me. But I don't hear or feel anything. Father has told me time and time again. He always says, quit wasting your time playing at being a scholar. Curse you. I've spent every day of my life dedicated to praying. I've pleaded to the spirits tied to the ancient gods. And still the holy powers have proven deaf to my devotion. Please, just tell me. What is it? What's wrong with me?
Yeah, it's one of the earlier ones. Can you look at this stuff? Right, you can read. You can rewatch this stuff. Those are the... Yeah, so it starts here, and she's like, okay, you're the hero, or you're supposed to be the chosen one. Whatever, we'll do this stuff, blah, blah. And then Link kind of goes around, and he's trying to help Zelda, but Raleigh's a dick. I don't remember what this one's about. Duke's like, you know, they're pals. Link is still kind of chasing after Zelda, because Zelda's just trying to distance herself from Link. And that's not really working. She gets away, Urbosa... Also, you know, she goes to Urbosa, but Link finds out where she is. Again, she goes away, and then Link saves her from being killed. And this is where it's like, oh my. It's always interesting. Just finally going through it. Okay, let's move on, because I don't want to waste too much time. Yeah. Where is Mipha's one in that? I already had that memory, but... okay. So... Terrytown's on the way, so... Let's turn this one in and get the next part of the mission. Alright, with that, another... Oh, did the music change slightly? A little bit, yeah. Alright, now a second house is there, and that's probably Grayson's place. And they sell ore. They only sell the ones, but, you know, it's something if you want to do that. So, not Grayson, Hudson. And this is Grayson, right? Alright, so the next thing on the list, we need to give him... We first gave him 10 wood, now we need to give him 20. So one more people can live here, we need homes for the living. Can you bring me 20 bundles of wood? Yeah, I sure do. Already have them. Here you go. Working so long hour every day really wears on my clothes. If you look for someone who's got a gift for tailoring, for me. If you're talking about tailoring, there could be someone among Gerudo who's good at that. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Well, one last wrinkle, in accordance with the thing, they have to have a son in the name. Yep. Alright, so that's the next part. We need to go to Gerudo. I know where we need to go next, but we will do that next later. Not next time, later. Next time, we'll see. No. Okay, so next, let's head over here. Now, there's a quest involved with this, I think. And I need a trident, I think. Do I need any trident, or do I need Mipha's spear? That's the thing I'm not sure about now. We'll find out. And I can look it up real quick if I need to. At Veiled... Actually, you might actually be the one right here. Split the feet. Yep. Splits the feet of a Veiled Falls site. Oh, you're here who have our Prince Sidon. You're so handsome. You know, that the funny thing is, right? They look young, but they're actually like... 18, 20, like I think that's what it was supposed to be. Like they mature very late. I think that's what it is, right? Like I think like, there's someone who's like this long, who's like, who looks young, and they're like, oh, I'm like in my teens and something like that. And it's like, oh, okay. I wouldn't mind talking with you for a bit. Like, yeah, see, this person's flirting with me. Do you want to hear it? Sure, please. The Chance Festival song. A gift from the sky, scale of light. Splits the feet of a veiled falls sight. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. I don't know what the song's about, but I'm going to sing it at the next Champions Festival. Mr. True is supposed to get the festival together, but he hasn't done anything for it yet. I wonder what's wrong with him. Did he forget his job? Okay. Yeah. Trello seems to know more about the ceremony. Trello. Who's Trello again? Hey, Sidon. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's alright, buddy. Alright, Trello. Trello is somebody. I don't know who, though. Is he the... He's probably the one that's like, the old guy. Is he around here? Or he's not. Okay. You journey with Ruda, the divine beast of water. Laying it back, Mifa has still yet to return. Is it as I feared? Were we too late? Oh, I haven't had this conversation with him before. I don't think I did. She'll never be alone. It is my duty as a father to watch over her, even now. Link, she really loved you, you know. There's no mistaking that even now she is overjoyed to be able to help you. Promise you that you'll always remember her. Promise me that. Aw, that was sweet. Okay, Trello. Let's see. Let's go to. All right, let's do one thing here because we can probably. No, this is the end. There's two people I'm thinking of, but let's talk to this guy first. So I've heard Howling Champion Link. Can rest in peace. As champion, you should be able to use both the light skill trident and the ceremony trident. If you break either one, please let me know so I can remake it for you. Yeah, about that. Yes, please. You need Zora Spear, 1 diamond, and 5 pieces of flint. Oh, geez, really? That's a little bit more difficult than I thought. Let's kill him. He's over there. Okay. How are we supposed to do this then? Let's see. Let me go up here for the time being. This one's more involved than I thought. Well, it's a good opportunity to get the spear, at least, because now... There you are, I was looking for you, but you're not Cello. Alright, man, it's be cool. Oh! Oh, it's just a silver shield. That was like a Zora shield or something, but might as well take a picture of it. And I'll definitely take the... I can't carry it. I wonder if there's a spear nearby that I could use. Now, I wonder if this is him. There you are. You did a fine job this time. May leave your spirit live on with all of us. Now then, I must advise a plan to find the ceremony you tried. The ceremony trident is used in the festival to honor Champion Mifa. The Champions Festival, light skill trident, well, it's a fake. I plan to have the ceremony and try and examine the Medento, but on the way there I dropped it off the bridge. It doesn't really matter, it's a fake after all. I'll have to ask Dento to make a new one. If someone happens to pick it up, they can just keep it. Right. And I vaguely remember that you can actually just use this. I don't know how you're gonna get it though. Well, actually, yeah, never mind. Spear modeled after light skill trying to weathered by champion Mifa. They may be identical in appearance, but this spear's strength and durability are inferior. Alright, it's not the same though. But I think it might actually serve its purpose. But so let's head over here. Go ahead and keep it. It has the same power as the Lightskill Trident. Original Lightskill Trident was meant to lead the hero to a trial, at least according to the legend. I believe the champion's festival song lyric went this. If you find a child who loves the song, hear me, actually no. Okay, I don't know. Kind of skip through that real quick. Okay, so... yeah, it's over there. Now there's a way to cheese this. Alright, so there it is, right? I don't think you need the actual spear, but as long as you have this, you have to like slam, you have to like do a spike drop into it. But, alright, I want to make sure I do this right. And, let's save here just in case, because I don't want this thing to break for me. Because the reason I felt the need to cheese it so often was because... Alright, come on, climb up the... Oh, right, I'm not even mooring my thing here. This thing never worked the way you want it to. Yeah, so... let's look up. We just take a moment to look this up here real quick. This one was always a bit of a pain to do. I think you have to have it like actually stab into it, like. Alright, so like me, this person grabbed the thing from the water. Okay, and then they head over to the waterfall. Alright, so what do? They swim up. But then they kind of just stab down. How do they do that instead? See, that's... There we go. You have to hold like forward when you do it. Ah, okay. Got it. Easy enough. I'm gonna have to remember that for next time. Now, since this is a fake, I'm not gonna keep this for the my house. I'd rather use an actual thing, or the actual life skill try it, because this is my wife who we're talking about here. I'm not gonna hold something of memory to her with a fake. Kind of blasphemous shit is that? So we'll do that like on our own time. That's not really something super important to do, but I've only done 2 so far this stream. I need to step up the time here. I mean, we've been doing other stuff too, so it's reasonable. Alright, next on the list. Okay. We can get you off. We have that one, which is a... Ooh, I might fly down from there, but... Yeah, this is kind of the same level, so I'm gonna have to end up walking quite a bit. I'll probably be quicker that way, so... Any, just making sure there's no shrines or memories in the way. Okay, or on the way. Alright, we'll go here, we'll do this, and then... Oh yeah, we can... From here even, probably. Where Ruda is pretty high up, so... Guardians are ancient, highly advanced weapons, so items from current age won't deal much. Weapons from their own era are like ancient arrows are better suited to combat them. Yep. Like ancient arrows. Ancient arrows will one-shot most things. Okay. Let's go here. I'm not heading towards the thing, am I? No. Okay. I don't see a shrine. Oh! Ah, I remember this one. It's another cast one. I completely forgot about this one. This is actually an interesting one. I remember now. Hey, Cass. Oh, I knew we'd meet again, though I never imagined we'd be here. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear about it? Yeah, please. Thank you. A beast that wears a crown of bone, pressing through the bubble. Oh god, I went too slow. Not the beast upon its throne, for only then the shrine is seen. I suppose the lush can refer to this place, but what sort of beast wears a crown of bone? There's definitely secret hiding here. Okay, it's pretty easy. You need to find a creature with a crown of bone. And then write it onto here. There shouldn't be one too far away. And I'm going stealthy here because the last thing I want to do is scare it off. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, we want that one. There's those things nearby though, and I'm afraid they might scare it off if I'm not careful here. Basically you want to mount that there. Hey! Hey SJ, how's it going? You drop all your weapons to be a real beast, use a tree branch. We're not trying to kill anything here at this point. Oh, you ass, you hit me! I wasn't even going after you! Alright, well. This thing's about to disappear on me, isn't he? Get over here, you're not getting away from me! And it disappeared. Of course it did. Fuck hell. Well, thankfully there's two more right here. I blame you for that one. What the f- Gotcha, bitch. Calm down. I suppose. I got this one, it's fine. I don't know why you want me to drop all my weapons. You know how deadly this world is? It's fucking Master World. Well, Master Mode, for that matter. Alright. There, I solved the riddle. I get it now. The crown of bone refers to antlers. Of course, that's a mountain buck. Those majestic creatures are a bit like the kings of the forest, aren't they? Your exploits here could be their own heroic song, you know? Take care, may the light illuminate your path. Alright, you fucking deer, get off. Fuck off! That's for making me do the work. I'll eat you later. So how's it going, man? What you been up to? Oh, are you still in chat? Yeah. Ancient Trifecta. So what's this one all about? We have a metal chest there. Oh, okay, that just rotates the damn thing. Can't I pick that up? Basically, I have to set this up so that it rotates the like 3 times from here, I think, automatically, and I'll get to the door. I don't quite remember how that works, though. I'm pretty sure I can pick that up. Oh, I fucking got on and then I kind of just ran off to the edge. Alright, let's figure it out. Oh, come on. Do. Really? Oh, these are not the kinds that I can pick up. But they are flimsy as fuck. Okay, I don't remember. So here's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna... Wow, okay. Let's just do that for the time being. I don't care about that, but... Alright, we use that to hold that open, and then the last thing we need to do is get that to hit again. Somehow. But that's not gonna work, so... Yeah. And I can pretty much hit that from anywhere, I think. Okay, easy enough. Okay, next. Let's go back here, and we'll fly over to that direction there. This one is another Cass quest. See how far I can fly from here. Should be able to reach that cliff right there. Let's aim for the cliff, because that we can stay up a little higher. Oh, there's a Hinox here. Interesting. Do you have any, You do. Can I? No, I can't. What's the easiest way to get this without actually... Ooh, fireflies. I actually need to collect these. I can kind of walk around without him noticing. stealth is like really high right now, so I just want the weapons because like yeah. Here. As long as I get some height, it should be easy enough to get on his belly. There we go. Alright. The bow I don't need. The claymore I don't care for. I want the broadsword. Oh, that was actually a really good bow. Okay, yeah, we'll take it. Let's see. Let's get rid of you. I have a ton of these. Let me sort. See, that's the problem, right? It's like I only have I want more one-handed swords, and only have these two. The Master Sword doesn't last very long, so it's like I have so many of these like two-handers. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop one of these. That being said, that claymore is actually quite nice. It's like one of these, so I'm gonna drop another one of these because that one's better. Yeah, definitely a lot better. Alright, I got what I wanted. I'll leave you alone. He's gonna wake up and be like, the fuck? Where all my bling go? I'm trying to see it from here, actually. The location that we're trying to get to. Oh. Was not paying attention to my stamina. I go through my stamina really fast. Alright. Just get past the camp over here. And let's see, the place where Cass is over there. I can see the oh geez, there's some wind. You notice that? Alright, so this one's actually kind of annoying a little too. To be honest. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear it? He breaks the rock that serves to bind above the tempestuous bay. Tempestuous bay, whatever. On wings of cloth and wind entwined, he lands on the altar to open the way. Alright, so it kind of sucks because you have to kind of ride the wind, and you have to land. You can. This is another one that you can kind of cheese. You just need to land. You have to glide and land on the platform over there. Oh. Did I see what I think I saw? I did. Oh, nope, never mind. I thought it was a hardy bass. Oh. Oh shit. Neandra, I actually need something from you. I need a whole bunch of stuff from you. Don't get too far, please. Please, 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 please. I might just have to kind of deal with, I want a claw. Let's aim for a claw. And, okay. All I have to do... I'll be a claw there. Cool. Oh, don't go that far away. Come on. Fine. Good opportunity to get it, but it's kind of puts me in a really bad spot here. Alright. At least swimming is not as big of a problem with the Zora suit. Definitely need to upgrade this though, to get the actual set bonus for it. Guys, I really don't have the time for this. Okay. Well, I can definitely mark that off my list that I got the 2 that I need for that. So, score. Oh, jeez. Don't do that. Alright. Let's finish the rest of this. We need to basically go around this whole bay and just blow up every single freaking rock. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's be careful. Okay, we're not quite done yet though, there's still more to it. Crab! A lot of crabs in here. Basically, you're trying to funnel all this wind to go inside there, and it makes a really big, like, current to come outside of the... Yep, and that's it. It goes right out to land right there. It's open now. And so, really, you really don't need to do much more than... Let me get this first, because I saw it up here. Or, okay, maybe there isn't anything here. You're gonna hide behind a whole bunch of rocks? Is this how it's going to be? Because there's no circle here. Oh! I'm an idiot. Whoops. Alright, let's see here. It's one of these. I haven't actually done one of these in my Let's Play here so far. Almost. Right idea, just wrong angle. Or wrong... right place, meant, but wrong angle. There we go. Alright, so I should just be able to... And the thing that sucks is sometimes you just don't quite land on it, right? Okay, that worked. If you just go from where Cass is starting from and ride it that all the way through, you never quite land on it quite right, and it doesn't work. But if you just go from the top there, it works so easily. So, this is what I mean by you can kind of cheese it. If you just get a good angle and fly it, you get there pretty easily. You don't have to, like, fly around the whole path. The way you soared on the wind made it look like as though you truly had wings. I feel the stirring of a new song about your deeds here. Take care and may the light illuminate your path. I'd like to see what he has to say afterwards, even if I've seen it already before. And of course it's a blessing, so easy peasy. I don't need that. I will gladly pass on that. Actually, I'll take it. Here, get rid of this shit here. Not as strong, but... I'd like to have at least, you know, one of the different elemental stuff. The Thunder Sword is like one of the ones I don't care as much about, but... Anyway, I think we're good. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, that's 4 down today. Out of 16, 12 more to go. Alright, everything in the Lanairu region. Alright, as we go down, we have the one in Kakariko Village. I'm going to hold off on that one for now. Because big quest line a lot. I think it's big quest line for that, but I don't quite remember. So we'll do that one later. Let's do this one that I missed, and I can't believe I actually did miss this one. Anyway, so let's do that now. Actually, let's work our way down the map. No, that's okay. Yeah, well, let's keep going. Not gonna worry about it too much. Alright. Is it quicker to get a horse there, or... Sure, I mean, I'm right here, so...
Hey! Hi.
Epona, please.
Oh. Hey.
And you have a quest. Oh, I'm not interested in that.
Oh. Oh.
I am really not interested in doing side quests right now, so... Okay, careful. Thanks for jumping that, Epona.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Vaguely remember there being a bear here. Yep, there it is. I don't know why. It's like this. I remember like the first times I've come to different areas. You're not that terrifying, my dude. Just. I say that, but like, if you see a bear in real life and you're this close, you probably don't want to be that. Okay, enough. Go down already, damn. Bear meat. Yum. Okay, the shrine is right there. There's actually a quest involving a secret place just up the river. We'll go stop there as well in a minute. These are one of the ones you can get pretty early on. Or get to pretty early on, but I just missed it. What's this about? Just use the controller to get to where you need to go. Alright. Shield of Mind's Eye. I don't need that. Next. Okay, get that. No, okay, not that far. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. First thing, let's get that. And because it would be Nintendo if they wanted to get their motion control stuff in. Okay, and then just do that and hold press B. There you go. Isn't there like a chest under there though? don't mind falling off here for a moment. No. And then the final one. Oh, I think it's the final one. Not sure actually. Ah, I remember this. There's definitely like a hidden chest. Yeah, it's like this big fucking massive jigsaw thing here. Let's do that first. And god damn, the amount of contorting of the fucking muscles just to get that. And you actually need that, because that's a key. Alright. So, you need to do something like this. I think this will do. Huh. They did not design this properly if this is the case. Because that's just going right into the wall there. Huh. Should have spaced it out just a little bit. Or at least I would think that would be we need to do that, but it's not like these don't have like, I don't know, it's just weird. One hell of a pose there, man. Okay. At the end of the river, we'll find some fish that we desperately need. Nope. Never mind. I lied. Staminoka boss. Silent shroom. One of these, because definitely need like 30 something of you. Glad to see the silent shrooms though. Definitely need those. Alright, and on top of the waterfall, looks like these shrooms, because definitely want those. Sapphires, amber, an opal, toasted. How long's that been here? I don't know, but don't question it. Yay, bots! Awesome! Guess what's gonna happen? And And a flame blade. I don't think I can complete the quest unless I actually pick that up, though. Let me just see something here. There's definitely a quest here involved with that. I guess... Okay, 24. Well, whatever quest it is, like... Oh, come on, break. Well, whatever it is, it's not gonna get complete then. Okay, let's move on. We got this one. Delete. Next on the list is this one. Okay, this one's actually another... This one's actually a really cool one. Because it's a nice throwback to an older Zelda title. Kind of came down here earlier when I was farming for gems. Not that I need to do that anymore. This is what I was getting pinged about. Oh, I was like, why am I getting pinged for something else? I don't see anything else here. And I don't want to climb the whole fucking mountain. That's what that was. Alright. Those who are familiar with older Legend of Zelda titles should know what that looks like. Oi, how's it going? Sorry about that, I was in the zone. Do you need something? No. What are you doing? I was just going to the stone monument. This place has a very spiritual aura to it. Do you feel it? I recently realized that this stone is writing engraved on the stone monument, so now I'm trying to figure out what exactly is written here. Can I help at all? The stone monument was once much larger, but it broke apart during an earthquake a while back. If you really want to help me find the missing fragments, will you? They'll be scattered all around. I think the fragments have the same kind of script carved into them. If you find a fragment, please draw a picture of it and bring it to me. Oh, right. The door from the stone monument glow with an eerie light at night. That should make them easier to find. One should be right around here. Please find it. Yeah, I think there's one... So I have to look... I remember using a guide the last time I did this. The one that's over here... Yep, here it is. Okay, here's one. Okay. So there's like 3 other pieces. I know where one is. One is like at the very tip over here. I don't remember where the other ones are. So I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to waste too much time. And again, we're trying to do this here quickly, right? Yep, so that's the one I picked up, and the other one is there. Alright, cool. So, places I need to go. We'll just mark it on our map, and we'll go from there. I don't have time for your shit. I gotta see if you have a eyeball. Nope. Because I actually do need one of those as well. But the tentacle's nice. I think that covers all the tentacles I need, to be honest. Okay. I believe one of the things I need is right here. Yes, there it is. I see you. Okay. And now I gotta go all the way around that way. Tropical areas. Oh, man. Makes me want to go to the beach. I really wish I could go to the beach. Oh, I miss being able to just go somewhere during the summer. But no, freaking COVID. That's okay. We'll manage. Oh, there's hardy versions of that? Hmm. Actually, I should be paying attention to the trees around here because the energetic beetles are here, and I picked up one, but I picked it up too soon because I should have taken a picture of it before I picked it up. And then it'll help me kind of track down the rest of them that I need. Why am I bothering with that right now? Really? From there? And here's the last piece. And just enough space, too. So bleh, can't speak. The monument seems to be the same one used in the Twilight Princess, the mirror for, or whatever, the tablet that was used to get to the Twilight realm. But that was in the middle of the Gerudo Desert jail, right? I think. So what is it doing here? When the Gerudo Desert is over here, right? Or has Hyrule changed so much in the hundreds of thousands and thousands of millions of years, you know, in history between however many years it's been? You know, we know, you know, at least 100,000 years ago, there was a previous time with Ganon, right? And just how many times has the cycle continued, right?
Hey! Mmm. Oh.
Alright, so when the two find their place and kneel in reverence, a shrine will reveal itself. I haven't the foggiest what that's supposed to mean. It's easy, dude.
Oh.
Da 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 da. Look, congrats, man. High five. So the two who needed to find their place were you and me. Makes sense. Good job figuring that one out. I sure never would have. Oh, sorry. I won't keep you any longer. Off you go. Yeah, man. This is all about me. You're not allowed in there. Alright, is this a blessing, or is this one that I actually have to do something with? I do have to do something. So what's this about? Quick thinking. Ah, I vaguely remember this one. Okay. I need to carry this with me. And you have to be quick, because... Or, not so much quick thinking, but more fast reacting. Smoky, which we need. Alright, this one. So we can actually just finish it right now, but if we want to, get the rest of the chests, we need to do this one as well. Once it comes back. Okay. Put it down on the left, hit the switch as it goes by. Didn't mean to just kind of drop it there like that, but sure. Hey, that's actually a nice one. 52, but we have better ones, so not gonna bother with it. Alright, 10 more to go. Alright, next on the list is one that we kind of unlocked already, but it was just, I got it from, like, just looking for... I was in this area looking for gems, topazes specifically, and I just happened to walk by here and said, okay, I'll just unlock it so I can, you know, pick it up. So, this is your fast travel if you want to come to this village over here, which I haven't really explored myself yet in this playthrough, but there's really not much here. There's some quests you can do, and there's some shops and stuff like that, but I think you really need to come here for. Especially main story-wise, there's nothing here, so we can do a quick look around if we... but try not to waste too much time, so I don't know, we'll see. A weighty decision. Thinks he's ready for a fight. He's like, oh shit, really? Alright. Let's use my weaker bow for the time being. Master Sword wasn't enough to beat this damn thing. I find that. Yo, so imagine you get this game initially, and that's a Master Sword. You have this kind of weak sword that doesn't really do a whole lot, and it breaks pretty easily, or pretty often too. That's your Master Sword, and so. And it only really shines when you're fighting Malice. Kinda want that. An upgrade to this one, so just take it. So, the Master Trials are freaking fantastic because they make the upgrade. They upgrade your Master Sword to always have the 60 strength one and increase durability, which makes your Master Sword all that more useful. Which is like come on. I guess not. They didn't want to make the Master Sword too OP. At the same time, it's a fucking Master Sword. Come on. You know? I don't know, man. Alright. We have to get up there. At the same time, I want to get up there. We have no weights except the... this one here. Oh, we do have the weight in the back over there. Let me go get that. Yeah, it's not needed anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I made that more complicated than it needs to be. Alright, so that's done. We have, like, that one, and those over there. Okay. What's the easiest way to get to that one? I guess, but this is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm not bothering with the village, there's nothing really to see there. It should be easy to get to, unless it's raining, and this place is notorious for having, like, an endless thunderstorm. Alright, it's sunny. What I don't want to happen is... oh, careful. Yeah, that's... do I need you for anything else, Farosh? Because... I have the Farosh ones. I just did a whole bunch of farming on that, so... yeah, I got 6 of these bad boys. So Farosh, you're kind of useless to me at this moment, so, Wallow808 is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Alright, if you're just watching, we are just started watching, we are trying to complete all these shrines. And we are playing on Master Mode. This is my first playthrough of Master Mode. So it's all somewhat of a new experience for me, but, you know, I know the game somewhat well. I want to say pretty well. Just on my previous playthrough, but, you know, the previous playthrough was like, when the game came out, so... oh, I remember this one. I forgot about this. Okay, here's another cast one. I forgot about this. Yeah, see, we're up here, and this place is like endless thunder. I don't know what it is, but... oh, right, and I know what you have to do. Very impressive. Not many could make it up here in such rain.
Oh.
I expect no less from a well-worn traveler like yourself. Me? I stay nice and dry. My feathers repel the rain rather well. And my instrument was designed to withstand extreme moisture. When your livelihood revolves around ancient songs, you've got to be prepared for a few raindrops. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear about it? Please and thank you, Cass. When a lost hero calls down lightning from the sky. The monk responds from a giant mound on high. There's a puzzle in this somewhere, but as far as I can tell, it can only apply to a great many things. Wait, may the light shine your path. Yeah, this is a Song of Storms. I love it. I love the nod to Ocarina of Time there. Alright, I better be careful here, because I might get electrocuted. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do... I'm gonna drop something here I don't care too much about. Okay, hold on. Let's be smart about this, because I'm about to get fucking electrocuted. Alright, so we'll put this here. Back off. That's it. We'll go talk to Cass real quick, just to hear what he has to say about how he solved it. Ah, so there was a shrine inside that crag split by lightning. The bolt was so ferocious that I worried I might be struck down myself. I say that's worthy of being immortalized in song. Anyway, may light shine ever on your path. Thank you, Cass. I'll see you next time. Oh right, I should probably take that off. Right, what do we have in store here? Oh, it's just a blessing. Okay. I mean, it wasn't particularly difficult, but just a little puzzle. Ah, here we go. Okay, now we're starting to actually get some of the rubber gear. And I love the description for these. These invaluable tights are resistant to electricity. They're made with something called rubber, an ancient technology that no longer exists in this modern age. So that's something I've been gathering materials for as well, because I know I was going to get them at some point. That's one of the three, and I'm surprised it's taking so long to get them. There's some of the last few ones I've been getting here. I'll have to look up the order to get the other two pieces here. Because I don't think all of them are in shrines, but I might be wrong. Wearing the full rubber set when it has this thing makes you completely immune to electricity. You can also get, what's her name? The Gerudo Chief's Thunder Helm back. As like you can borrow it from her, borrow in quotes, but... Yeah, so I want up with the woods area that it just becomes like... Maybe it's like a... Because they want you to do that for the quest, that's why it's always thunder there. But now it's like, it's fine. It's normal weather pattern. So it's maybe just predefined to be that way when you come there initially. Okay, we have these two down here. Then we have Kakariko Village. So I think we are pretty much done with all of Cass's stuff, but we're going to do these two first. Let's confirm that. Then we'll do Kakariko Village. Now, then we have these three near Hyrule Castle, one in Hyrule Castle, and then these two. So those will probably be the next ones we do. And then finally, you know, that being said, yeah, so I think we should be good with Cass at this point. We'll finish up Cass's final thing here, and then we'll finish up with that. We still have some memories to do. We have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have this one over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to make sure I have all the memories here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 more left. Okay. Alright, let's get a move on. We're gonna go here, since you're high up. Let's get these two ones down here. 8 more to go. I'm gonna go for like another hour, give or take. Okay, let's start with that one. Yeah, it's next to a stable there. And then we'll do this afterwards. We're under attack! Like, no, you're not under attack, just passing through. Don't mind me. We're under attack! Kill them all! Alright, get this to show up on the map at least so I know it's here. And now we come here. Alright, what's this one about? Metal doors open the way. Oh wow, that was so difficult. Okay. Vaguely remember this one being there's some enemies like hidden around the corners. Ooh, that dodge though. Dum, 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 dum. How did you manage that? Okay. That's my own records. Yeah, I remember there being a secret in one of these over here like this. Money! Why are you running away from me? Ow. Just trying to get a critical hit there, but... guys didn't really take much to go break. Okay, more doors. Boy. Come on, stay open. There's no reason for you to swing back. I don't know why it does that. It's not like they're on a spring or something, so I don't get why it does that. 38. We're good. Okay. Alright, so what's my goal here? I want to get up there. Doors open the way. Oh. That would help. Alright, so I can do this. And let's grab you. So I can kind of do this for the time being, because I want to go up there. Didn't want to go that far into it, but whatever. Woohoo! Alright, we take this, and we make a bridge over here. I said, let's make a bridge over here. There you go. Grab this. Put you over here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, we're going down to the wire. 7 more to go. We're gonna head to this one next. Oh, I don't remember what's here. Oh, here it is. You... Oh, fuck. I hate this one. Your skin is so smooth. Oh god, it's gross. Yeah, I want that thing. Give it to me. I want to see the guardians. Flying ones, small ones, ones that walk around. I want to see all the guardians in the world. Okay, well, I have... Ugh, I don't actually have any of those, do I? Okay. If I remember correctly, there's actually one on the beach. I need to have a picture of all three, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Here, let me use this map. And just click on Guardians. Show none, then Guardians. Yeah, there's one actually not that far from the beach here. So let's go and get a picture of that one. The small one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I think I have to actually go inside one of the things for that. It's a shame because I don't have... Oh, I actually do. Okay. Well, in here, it actually counts for it. So that works. I haven't turned that in yet. Okay, so I just need a flying one and one of the walking ones. Cool. Alright, that actually works. Alright, so there's a guardian here somewhere, close by. Or... Oh, I've been here. I didn't see anything nearby. That means it must be that one over there. Let me see. Is my sword going? Oh, there it is. I see you. Did I walk past that and not see it? Or was I not over here? Oh no, I was in this beach. That's where I was. Never mind. Of course. Okay, don't need that. 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 What am I looking at? Oh, this one. Don't need that either. I should have, anyway, whatever. Oh, do not delete that picture. That's an amazing picture right there. So do they... I wonder if they actually sense you coming, approaching. So how close can I get before they actually... notice you. Okay, not that far. Drew protected me there. Got it. I actually need the materials from you, so I'm going to take the time to actually beat you up. Oh, you're dead already. Well, thankfully I was able to destroy the rest of your stuff before you blew up. Surprisingly, though, even though it was like technically dead, the legs and stuff were still targetable. Cool. Well, got what I needed, so. Oh? There's a thing here. Just a plus. I don't know if it fit exactly, but whatever. I'm kind of actually lucky I didn't delete those other pictures. And I even took them to begin with. Oh, there's another one. Let me pull up the thing so I can see my chat. I was so busy looking at the other map that I forgot. Like, hey, you actually have the thing up. Alright, cool. This could have been a lot more drawn out if I wasn't careful here. Or if I was more or less prepared, but I was fortunately more prepared than I thought I was, so. Oh, right, I still need the flying one, don't I? Okay, that's easy enough to do. And I can fly from the lake tower pretty straightforward. Thankfully, the Akala Tower is a great place to go. Because there are flying ones swarming all around it. Wasted a little time walking back there, but that's okay. Do 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 do. It's cold up here. Alright, I just need to take a picture. Alright, that's all I needed. Alright, flying again. Take a couple minutes to get there. Yeah, the more I think about it, I don't think I'm actually getting all of them done today. Not for worth of trying, but yeah. think at least when we do the next stream on Thursday, we can start off with a bang and go straight into Hyrule Castle. I think that might be the play.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
We'll be far enough with all the rest of the stuff that we could just go right into the castle and be like, alright, let's do the stuff that we have to do in there. But I don't know, we might get to it. Like I said, I wanted to at least go to 9:30 my time, at least something like that. I want to shoot for 3 hours. That's the plan. So we still got another 40 minutes, less than that, 35. Whatever. We'll see how much we can do. Alright, you. Stop manhandling the freaking ball. It's not gonna do anything good for you. Here's a flyer. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. Can I have that orb, please? Thanks, crazy bitch. Alright. Are you gone? Where'd you go? Oh, you're just staring at this. That's 10 orbs, that's 114, 6 more to go after this, but a modest test of strength. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. In order to make this a little bit quicker, I'm gonna do a little something different here. I'm gonna wear my Barbarian set, even though it hasn't been upgraded yet. Fucking wrecked, buddy. I don't care for either of those, so... Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Gotta go fast. Because we got shit to do. Oh, ran out of stamina. Sure. I'll take it. Alright, so the only ones, I think that's everything on this side of the continent. The only thing left is the stuff around Hyrule. Castle, which is, there's 3. The 2, 1 in Eurito. I'm missing 6, right? So, 3 in Hyrule Castle, or near the area. 1 in Rito Village, 1 in the temple. What's the other one I'm missing? Or that I'm not thinking of. Oh, this one. Oh, right. Okay, so now is a good time for that one. Although, I don't quite remember what it takes to actually get started here. So let's look it up here. Kakariko Village. This one here. Okay. So you have to do a whole bunch of other quests around Kakariko Village, which I forgot about it. Again, I haven't played this in a couple of years, so... Okay, so one of them requires me to give fireflies to a specific person over here. I didn't put that into account when I was doing my... I think it's this one here, right? Sorry to wake you up. Nope, you're not the right one. There's a house like in the corner. Yeah, I think it is this one. I need these. Yeah, we're not stealing, or we can't steal them anyway. I don't recall. Alright, the chicken one is this one over here. I know this guy. Yep. Sir Link. My cuckoos. My precious cuckoos! They haven't come home yet. I'll go find them. Calm down, dude. I have 10 Coke Stoodle. Hopefully we'll find them all. Alright, you got 3 of them here, which means I need to find all the chickens and bring them home. This is actually a really nice throwback to Ocarina of Time as well, actually. Alright. Yeah, so we might have to end it off with... these set quests here, because this might take a while. Alright, how many cuckoos we got? We have 4. I know there's like one up here. And here's another throwback from that. You can do this! Flying with the cuckoo! Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 10 cuckoos total. Gotta catch them all. There's fireflies around there. I should actually try and pick up a few more, because I'm definitely gonna need it for my stealth set. That's the thing. I need it for the stealth set, but I need to get like maybe like 5 for this quest here. Alright, so that's 6, but let me put on the stealth set again just in case I wanna... Yeah, so I pick up a bunch here. It'll be kind of helpful just to get them more, just because I know I'm going to be giving a bunch here away, and I don't want to lose... the progress I made towards the other stuff. Okay, that's all of them. Kooky-doo-doo-doo! Oh, we got a blood moon coming. Oh, there's one up there. I see you. Blood moon, you are much scared, much wow. But would like to move on, please. Alright, what do we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More fireflies, go get those. Well, I mean, I just, the thing tree set, so. Okay. It's number 9. And there's number 10 over there. I see you. There's something special about that lawn right there. I don't remember what. Like I wasn't allowed to go in there or something like that? But the person's not here right now, so I can. Alright. And where'd the guy go? He probably went to bed. Because, you know, reasons. And he's not here. Right, it's you. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. You gotta do all the quests for the village, basically. Okay, let me look up the other one real quick. Thankfully, it's also listed here by Firefight's Delight. This one doesn't show up until you've done this one, apparently. So, can I look up? Closest to the entrance of town, approximately 10 p.m. I mean, I kind of went there earlier, but what do you have to say? You're not Sheikah. I already did. I'll take a look. Oh, fuck yeah, I want that. That's one less I have to find. Oh, there you go. I was looking for you. They say the roads are dangerous at night, so I have to come straight home without searching for fireflies. I miss it so much. At the night sky, that's the same tired thing every night. I'm so sick of it. If only fires can come play here, so I can still see them. Show me, show me. Sure thing. I can do that for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And... Link is making moves! You're pretty too. I'm gonna take these back. Okay, that's all of them. So we should have access to the main one now that we want to do. Changing shifts. What's up, Ben? Someone snuck into Leopold's most prized possession. Yep, okay. I'm sure Leopold would feel a little more ease if she saw Master Link's face. I mean, I'm right here, dude. Link, we were standing guard the whole time, and yet this awful thing has happened. How could we have let them sneak right past us? Talk to Impo first. I haven't talked to you in a little while. Pat's been like that ever since the Sheikah Heirloom was stolen. To think that it was been taken just like that. We like your help, of course, but we understand you have an important mission to complete. I'm only here to help guide you to the princess. Don't worry about that right now. Hiya, what's going on, girl? Link. I swear I only took my eyes off her for a second. What should I do? What's wrong? The heirloom's was stolen. And just I finally discovered our own secret. The hero chosen by the Sheikah Heirloom will be gifted the blessing of antiquity. Pi thinks the hero, as chosen by the Sheikah Heirloom, is you, so she stayed up all night to research the heirloom. So he came to the conclusion that the blessing of antiquity refers to one of those ancient shrines, and that the heirloom is the key to that opening the shrine. And just before we were able to tell you this, the thing is stolen. This place is off limits to outsiders, and no one from the village would do such a thing, would they? I feel so violated. Link, I was afraid that Thief may still be nearby. Would you please stay by her side today? Yeah, I got you, girl. I love that there's a... So there's I'm saying this. There's a category of speedrunning for this game called Getting Laid with Paya, which is just getting to the point where you can get to this right here. Because Link has spent the light night with her now at this point. And you can interpret it any way you like. But... Oh, she's smiling. Thank you for staying on my side for the whole day. So the speedrun category is how fast can you get to this cutscene? I guess. So it's like I guess it would be just the matter of getting off the Great Plateau as fast as you can, getting to the village as fast as you can, complete those 2 side quests that I did, and then immediately jump into this. It's not that bad. I'll try and remember all I can about the night the heirloom was stolen, but the thief may still be hiding nearby. I have a bad feeling if you spot any suspicious movement at night, don't approach. Hey, Impa. How's it going? You got nothing new to say? Alright, so let's talk to those guys, and hopefully they can give me some direction here. That filthy thief. Me and Doran were standing guard the entire time. How did they get past us? The only people who got through were known villagers. Yes, no villagers are free to come and go as they please. I think the only people that stopped by around that time the heirloom went missing were Lastly and Melly. They used to be to come around noonish, but lately they've been stopping by around night. That must be too busy to stop by during the day. Lastly and Melly. There were some people visiting the manor, but they were all known villagers. Who came by? Lastly from the clothing shop, and Grandma Melly from the plum garden. That's about it. Alright, and I think... Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., which is, it's a little late for that.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, wait, good evening, I guess. Sure. Okay. Alright, let's get into a sneaking position here. Is that the person I need to follow? Because Dorian is that guy down there. We'll keep an eye out for now. Because 10 o'clock is... Okay. Where's 10 o'clock? Keep an eye on him. Stealth session. Metal Gear Link. Fortunately, need to keep an eye on him. Show is quiet.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Daruk, now's not the time. Wait, that's in my head. No one can hear. Did I get too close there? I wonder. We'll keep the stealth for the time being. You know you're there. Show yourself. You like a show right here. Why would you steal it? Don't play dumb, Dorian. You knew what you were getting yourself into when you decided to leave the organization. You forfeited your life the moment you left. He used to be a Yiga. You did well to tell us about the heirloom. Unfortunately, usefulness has come to an end, and as must you. But first, it appears we have an audience. How did I get... For my fallen master! Come at me then. Not even close. I didn't take a single hit there. That was actually kind of awesome. Yeah, you guys taught me well. All this is my fault. There's no point in trying to hide it. I am a member of the Eagle Clan, or I used to be anyway. But then I met the most incredible woman who blessed me with 2 amazing children, and so I tried to change my ways, try to leave the clan. But the Iga, they took my wife's life as punishment. I couldn't let them hurt my children, so I used my position as gatekeeper to gather information for the Iga. I told them about you and about the village in exchange for safety. But my grief over losing my wife consumed me, and I finally decided to cut ties with the Iga completely. I decided I could protect my children from the Iga. I wasn't afraid of them. But the Iga are pure evil. They told me that they would kill Impa and Paya if I didn't play along. Paya figured out this heirloom is the key to opening an ancient shrine. We weren't able to make it work, but Paya thinks that maybe you can. Paya and all us are devoted to helping you in your quest. Now, please restore the helm to its pedestal. I got it, man. But you got some questions. You got some opening up to do. The shrine! So there was the key to open the shrine. Incredible. Master Link, I'm very sorry for all this. I know it's selfish request, but do you think you could keep what happened a secret? I truly don't deserve mercy, but I don't want my children Coco and Cola to suffer anymore. I know it doesn't make up for what I've done, but I pledge to protect the village and my family from now on. No matter the cost. You have my word. I just want the silent rooms. I have to see them, so I just kinda... Alright, let's do this. And this one's just a blessing, as far as I'm aware, so... Alright, 5 more. I kinda wanna keep going, honestly. Even though I really shouldn't. Ooh, I like the Edge of Dualities. Edge of Dualities are really one of the better two-handed weapons out there. Oh! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, 5 more to go. Alright, got this already, so pretty much everything on this side of the coast is done, so we just have all the central stuff. So memories are next. Let's get this one and that one. We can get these 2 shrines as well. Since they're outside of Hyrule Castle, they're fine. They're a little dangerous because of the guardians around the place, but should be relatively easy to get them at this point.
Hi. Oh. Oh.
Don't give me tips every time I fucking do that, dude. It's really fucking annoying. Okay, we need to go around the bridge and do that. So we do that first, and then we'll do that second. And then we'll plan out the rest afterwards. Every time I come over here, dude, you're always getting chased by that same freaking goblin. Right, the memory should be right around here. This is after everything went to shit.
How did it come to this? The divine beasts, the guardians, they've all turned against us. It was Calamity Ganon. It turned them all against us. And everyone, Mifa, Urbosa, Rivali and Daruk, they're all trapped inside those things. It's all my fault. Our only hope for defeating Ganon is lost. All because I couldn't harness this cursed power. Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing. So I really am just a failure. All my friends, the entire kingdom, my father most of all. I tried and I failed. I left them all to die.
Yeah. God, it sucked to be Zelda. They must have, like, came running from the castle after all the shit that went down, and this is the closest forest, really. Yeah. You don't want this because it's in the middle of the whole plains and the whole... Yeah, so... This is like almost the closest safe spot. It's actually gonna make sense. Interesting. I'm actually not going to do... I think... I don't know. I think it's about time I wrap up soon, but at the same time, I want to go for more. I want to do that and have this. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. So little time. All right, we're gonna have to pick up next time. Yeah. All right. Well, if anything, I could. No. Let's see. Monday. And we can't stream Sunday. And I can't stream this Saturday. So you know what? I'll actually I'll pick this up on Wednesday. So I won't be able to stream on Saturday like my usual times. And Sunday I can stream, but we'll see. I don't know. Alright, we have just a few more shrines to go. 5 more, really. And 4 more... 3 more? Yeah, 3 more memories here. We'll figure out the order of things. Because we only have these 3 and then those 2. I want to do these 2 last, so... really, it's like, do the memories, if I can. I'm going to do these 2 memories. And then we'll do these 2 shrines. And then work away inside the castle, do whatever we can in there. And get the last memory. And then once we get that, and pick up the goodies that we want in there too. Because there's something actually important I want to get in there. We'll finish up with Hyrule Castle for the moment. To come back and do these last 2 shrines. And hopefully that doesn't take too long, because then immediately after that, we can start going to do the Trials of the Sword. I think that if I can do half of the stream, you know, the first hour, I imagine like the first hour and a half, just because Hyrule Castle is pretty massive, and trying to navigate all that is crazy. But the second half I'll focus just solely on doing the Trials of Sword and getting those challenges done. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But as always, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to join me on twitch.tv/SamirTheKnight, where I stream semi-regularly on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So I try to do 4 days a week. I can't do this Saturday specifically, so I'm going to stream on Sunday instead. I also try to do Sundays as well, so actually it's 5 days really. Wait. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Actually, I shouldn't even say Sunday. That Sunday's, never mind, I'm lying to myself here. Instead of Sunday, I'm going to just make up for it on Wednesday, like I said earlier. So yeah, that's what's going to happen, and try and meet me at any time of those days, usually 6 p.m. Eastern. I greatly appreciate if you do follow me on Twitch, and I will see y'all next time in the next video. As always, have a good one and take it easy.